Hi guys, I know it's been a long time. I'm very sorry. We've been meaning to do a pregnancy update for a few weeks now, but life has just literally been a whirlwind.
You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine.
I am 36 weeks pregnant and feeling like a whale, pretty much. But yes, welcome back to my pregnancy update. I hope you're all well. We have got a few things to update you on. Sorry for not updating sooner than now. Basically, I've just felt really big and immobile. I've still had to do everything normally, but just very slowly. Like anytime we go shopping, the kids and Tim are like walking or trying to walk ahead, and I'm just like, I'm coming, don't worry, I'm coming. I'm just, taking my time. A lot of that has been down to not just my sheer kind of size at the moment, but also the pain of my fixed hernia at the front of my belly. Well, yeah, hernia is always on your belly, isn't it? I think. Anyway, on my belly button, it's quite painful because it just feels like the skin is really stretching a lot of the time. And like I always say, it feels like it's cutting. So that's been a bit odd this time round and not very comfortable. So that makes me move a bit tentatively at times. Is that the right word? Tentatively, I think. But apart from that, all has been going well really. I've just been putting on weight and he's been getting bigger. We will show you we will show you my belly so you guys can see how big my belly bump is at the moment. And also I thought it'd be quite fun if you guys could try and guess what you think his weight might be. Are we doing that on this video? If you guys could guess what you think his birth weight might be, and also his date when he's gonna actually arrive. So for those of you that haven't kept up, his due date is actually the 17th of March, but just have a guess as to when you think he's going to come. And we had a 36-week scan last week, the day before I was 36 weeks actually, and at that time he was currently 7 pounds and 3 ounces. They've given us a prediction of what they think he will be if I reach full term with him. But yeah, just give us your guesses. Make sure you put it in the comments box below as to how much you think he's going to weigh and when you think he's going to be born. And whoever's the closest, we will try our best to sift through all the comments and just give you a shout out. So I've been finding it quite hard to sleep comfortably, just because one, we've had quite a few kind of sicky children who have been in and out of our bed and requiring me to get into their beds and then come down and sleep on the sofa with them and be in various different places in the night time. But when I have been in my bed, I've got a long body pillow, which I would definitely recommend to any pregnant women. That what do I do with it? I think I have it kind of between my legs and having my belly rest on it. Then I also use another pillow behind my back just for extra support and just trying to get comfortable at night time. But if I ever end up on my back, lying down flat on my back, it's really uncomfortable, and then when I try and move in the morning, it just feels like impossible. And when I do get up in the night time, I look like an old woman, just like trying to creep along, because my pelvis bones obviously are stretching and moving, getting ready for labour. And it's just all really quite painful really, especially when you've been sitting or lying still for a while. You just get really stiff. So if you can find a nice comfortable position that you manage to stay in at night time when you're at this stage of pregnancy, it's quite helpful. One thing that has been fun with baby Grimwade number 5 is that he is so active. Like, definitely he follows the same pattern as the others did in terms of he moves more when I'm sitting down. So if I stop for a minute, he moves. But a lot of the other babies would literally just do it at night time. But with him, literally any time I stop, if I decide to sit down for 5 minutes or if I'm in the car, he just starts squirming and moving all over the place. So I think already he's going to be quite an active baby. which is going to be interesting. We'll see how that actually pans out when he's on the outside. I'm hoping that he sleeps as much as the rest did at the beginning. So I'm trying to follow my notes. I've been on the ice, guys, just like crazy. We cannot not have ice in our freezer because in this pregnancy I haven't really used Gaviscon for my heartburn. I've just literally been crunching on ice and just consuming the ice because it's just like my best friend. But it's been really nice. And people say, oh, it's a sign of that you're anemic or what have you. I don't think you crunching on ice is a sign that you're anemic, but I don't know how the two are linked. But I was a bit anemic, and they obviously recommended iron tablets, but I just don't get on very well with the iron tablets. So I've just tried to soldier on and taken a lot of, green veg and stuff like that, and red meat and whatnot, just to try and get natural iron. I think there was a couple of days that I did take just one iron tablet, although I'm supposed to take 3 a day. The doctor said to me, do you know what, just try and take at least one. But they just made me feel really sick. So I just thought, you know what, it's best just to leave it because I just felt really icky those couple of days. So I don't know if that's happened to any of you out there, whether taking the iron supplement has made you feel better or worse. But again, hit me up in the comments box below and we can discuss that. So I don't know if many of you have really had or heard of like a 3D scan before. We've never opted purposely to have a 3D or 4D scan or whatever it is. We just usually have the normal ultrasound where it's just 2D and it's just black and white. But at the end of my scan last week Friday, they kind of flicked the screen to this kind of like 3D image of the baby, so we could really see his face like really well. You could also see loads of my insides, which was just like, ugh. But it was just funny seeing his face and seeing who he kind of looks like. But I'm not going to show you the picture, but just have a guess as to who you think baby Grimwade number 5 is going to look like. We've had a kind of guess as to who we think he looks like, but you never know. They come out and they're all squashed up anyway, and then they stretch out and they look completely different. So, but it's all just fun and games. We are actually planning a baby shower, and I cannot wait for my baby shower to happen. My sister Ashley in the States has been helping to organise it, and also my sister Louise, who's here in the UK, is organising the games, and it's going to be my mum's house and got people coming around. It's just really nice to have a little time where we just stop and look forward to his arrival, because everything can just be so go and life can just be passing you by that the baby comes and you're like, oh right, the pregnancy's done, and we didn't really kind of like sit and ponder him coming. I don't know if that even makes grammatical sense, but anyway, think about him coming enough, and we knew it was happening. But it's just nice to get together and just have a bit of fun. So we're hoping to be able to share that with you guys soon. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. And I don't really know what else to update you guys on. I've been collecting bits and pieces for his arrival. The cot is now in Hezekiah's room, but I think we've told you that before. It's just a waiting game at the moment, really. Tim and I have been talking about, oh my gosh, we can't believe that we've got another boy coming. It's really hard to actually picture that we're going to have another boy baby. I've not had a boy baby for almost 8 years now, and it's just like, I know babies are babies, but I've had 3 in, quite quick succession, 3 girls. And now I'm having a boy again, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just going to be in love. I was in love with the girls, but I think mums and their baby boys are just something else. I just remember when Hezzy was born, I was just besotted with him. And I used to actually be like, okay, yep, no one taking from me. And Tim and I are already having fights as to who's going to be holding him the most. No, not really fighting, but yeah. I just cannot, I'm so excited. I just cannot wait for his arrival. It's just felt like such a long journey to get here. And now that it's literally around the corner that he's going to be here, I'm just so excited. I just thank God that everything has pretty much gone smoothly, really. There's not been any medical, real big medical mishaps or any problems. I've been probably quite moany throughout the pregnancy. I'm the first one to admit that, but hey, pregnancy is no easy thing. Guys, if you've got anything you want to ask me, any questions at all, please just feel free just to comment. I was at times going to talk to you about the precise different things I was getting for him. Oh, that was one thing I was going to touch on. That was it. When you are planning to have a baby, you know, ideally in an ideal world, you would get everything new. New cot, new Moses basket, new this, new that, new everything. You know, it'd be lovely to do that. But to be honest, I've had to weigh up in my mind what's been necessary and what isn't necessary. So I was tossing between the idea of getting a new buggy or not getting a new buggy and which one should I get and blah de blah de blah. And I think I've kind of come to the decision that I'm just going to, well, I've got a couple of options. There's a couple of hand-me-downs that I might be getting or might not be getting. But if not, then I'm just going to stick to our same bugaboo B that we've had since Hezzy, using the Maxi Cozy car seat on top. And because there's quite a big age gap now between Harper and baby number 5, most of the time Harper wants to be up and on her feet anyway, so it's not really necessary for us to be using the twin buggy. And I've just given up on packing it in the back of our car because it's just too heavy and it's just long. So I think we're just going to stick to using the buggy that we have. I'm sure you'll see us out and about with it in the future. If we don't, then you'll see us with something new. But yeah, so anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off here. I'm so tired, like literally. I was waiting for Tim to come and do this with me, and I was literally falling asleep on the sofa. And I'm just going to try and grab every moment that I can between now and he's born to rest, because I know that labour takes a lot of energy, and right now I don't even think I can push. But hey, we'll see. You get some amazing energy from somewhere when the time comes. So hey, I thank God that he'll give me the energy at the right time. Anyway, guys, if you've liked this video, please do hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please make sure you subscribe and you turn on the notification button so that you know when we put out a new video. Please just leave any comments or questions or what have you in the comments box below. And also feel free to contact us, hit us up on Instagram, which is at the Grimwade Family, and on Twitter we are at Grimwade Family. If you want to send us any emails, then all our email address is in the description box. And also we've got a PO box, which is also in the description box if you wanted to send us a picture or whatever you want to do. It's all there, so just take a look. We love you, and I will what will I do? I will see you soon. Sorry, baby brain. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.